Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Blue Jays.
Just about to get started, and towing the slab in this one, Heath Franco. What do you have on him?
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. He's got the power, but great. Contact skills, one of the best contact hitters in the game. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in easily.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Lopez checks over to first, and he's back. Here comes a pitch. Into center and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. So two away with nobody on. Now at the plate, Thomas Pretty Boy. And first offering is fouled off. Pretty Boy measures 6 feet 10 inches, hitting third in the lineup. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Timmy Feldman. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And about front for strike three. Blue Jays held in check. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And now it's going to be Thomas Pretty Boy. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Strike one.
Strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And now it's even up. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Pitch out, but no action. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 2-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, now Thomas Pretty Boy. And here it comes. That one the other way, and that's just foul. And the pitch. Now 1-1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next pitch misses inside. And that's ball 2.
2 strikes.
Come on, baby.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And another ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
To first, and they've got him picked off. Pretty boy hung up in a rundown now, and they put the tag on him for the out. And now the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. And fouled off. Kingman, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2025. Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. This one finishes with a final of 7-4 as the Orioles. Just about ready to go, and on the mound in this one, William McCarthy. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
The next pitch misses, and that is ball one. Got him swinging. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. Struck out swinging his first time. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. Runner at second, nobody out.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
1-1 now. Swings through that one.
Ball.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Next offering misses. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Garcia leads off second with nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to.
Here's a speed threat. Thomas Pretty Boy. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next pitch off the plate. And now 2-0. The next offering misses. And it's 3-0. The wind and the pitch. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. And that's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tie them up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Out to short. McDonough. Zips it to first. And that is that. Man at first. Alejandro Hernandez getting ready to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. It gets down, a base hit. Colon headed for the plate. He will score, and they're up by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you can.
2 outs, nobody on. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That a boy. Way to get on the sack. Check the outfield.
Now batting.
P.J. Harris next up for the Blue Jays.
Let her rip right here. Back.
Throw first. Pretty Boy dives back in safely.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
The 2-2 on the way. Runner on the go. Struck him out looking. And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
And now for the Jays, Thomas Pretty Boy. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
0-2 now. That one missed.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Garcia coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
This one in the air, right field. Colon brings it in, and there's 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Timmy Feldman. 2-2 on the way. Here goes the runner. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Good job. And next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Bloom tossed to second, and that's all they'll get.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
P.J. Harris now at the plate. Flight runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike, and that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring.
Now this one gets through. One runs in. A second scores as well, and they lead by 3.
Man, he just absolutely turned on.
So 2 down. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Next one is off the plate. Ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 balls.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Swings through that.
No doubt swinging for a 4-run homer right there.
Kicks and deals. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So the Blue Jays strand 3. But they're so 2 down. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays.
Pretty boy.
And that one fouled off. Pretty Boy, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Out to short. On to first.
He's out.
And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 5. Here's the second baseman, Carlton Bloom.
Second baseman, Carlton Bloom.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Long run, tracks it down. And a couple of quick outs. And now, Alejandro Hernandez. A strikeout and a walk. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab for the second out. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
It's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
To the right side. To first.
Got him.
2 gone. 6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Jack Richard. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Good. Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Pretty boy.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
In the air, right field. Guillen gets under it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, DJ Harris.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Get a good one up there, huh?
Pretty boy.
Hey, your pitch. Strike
And a
deep,
pitch.
huh? Here you go.
Ripped on a line. And makes the grab. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have...
And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Pretty boy.
Richard back to work. Comebacker to the mound. Fires to first on the run. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Man at first with one gone. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
Bats. In his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike. Garcia at first, one gone. Next pitch is outside.
Hey, great take right there, kid. Hey, let her rip right here.
Right-handed reliever. That's through there for a strike. That one off the mark. And now it's 3-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And he walked him. Now the Toronto four-hole hitter, P.J. Harris.
Now batting.
1 for 3.
The first baseman, P.J. Harris.
Here comes the 0-1. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout. This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Are you okay in there, Annie? Are you okay in there?
Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Martin Montoya.
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
Bottom of the first. So stepping in for Boston, Carlton Bloom.
The second baseman.
The pitch. There's the strike. And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. In the air, right side. Garcia makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Carlton Shields. And a foul ball. And now the 0-1. There's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next offering is down low. Ball 1. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground, Rosario. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
The first baseman,
Gilberto Cabrera in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The pitch. Pulls that one foul. The line to kick the pitch. Chopped out in front of the plate. Fires over to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Scoreless after 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Enrique Quiñones. That misses. And that's ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. Got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And he deals. There's a swing and a drive. Rodriguez ranging back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Stevenson checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Samuel Rosa will hit next. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
You know, Brooke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Tosses to first. Inning over. Red Sox go down quietly. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for Boston, Kenny Clemens. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And the right-hander deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch.
Ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
And the righty deals. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Pitch misses inside, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The big righty strikes out the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Now it's the second baseman, Carlton Bloom. Pretty boy, back to work. In for a strike. It's 0-1. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. And now Carlton Shields. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Cabrera batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That's towards center. Makes the grab after a long run. One away.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times.
And it gets by him.
Now batting, the catcher,
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Guys, let's go. Got it. One down. One down.
There's a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
At the belt and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and fires. On the ground to second. Might be 2. There's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning.
Don't care. I'm still out of the
Just trying to sneak one through with the base.
Hey, come on, guys.
Digging in. Samuel Rosa. The pitch.
For the Red Sox.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, the pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Righty to the plate. And now 2-2.
Come on.
Right through there. Got him. And 1 out now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. And downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
Inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first. Home half of the 5th inning. Moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Cologne stands in now and watches strike 1.
That's inside.
That misses the zone. 1-1. And that's
2 balls,
outside.
1 strike.
Now, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Up the middle. Rosario. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
The batter, number 5.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Alan McDonough. First offering misses the mark. Good eye right there.
2-0.
Slow down.
2 outs. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Cologne, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Tap to first. Bare hand grab. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. And the Red Sox leave 1. Still 8-0. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Carlton Bloom. And first offering is fouled off. Bloom goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Hey, the
plays it too. Let's roll it up now. Let's go.
He swings and fouls one off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is down low. And a ground ball to first. Into the outfield. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. That's in there. 1-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing.
To second for one, and it's a double play. Now the left fielder, Enrique Quinones. That one's in there, 0-1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Here comes the manager. Pitching change here, Eloy Gutierrez.
Offensive explosion today for these guys. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough.
A player receives a check from one of his coaches.
I hope I'm playing Henry. Who are we playing?
Just about set to go now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Rex Milligan. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
2 down, nobody on. Popped up on the left side of the infield. That is the inning. Blue Jays go down in. So now the DH spot, Thomas Pretty Boy.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here we go, here we go.
That's in there. 1-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Goes down looking. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3 pitch.
Now it's the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball.
First offering misses the mark.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
There you go, left line.
1-2 now. And that's outside. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. In the air out towards right center. Wood settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
For the victorious Pirates, 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
So 2 down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Thomas Pretty Boy. And that's in there for strike 1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The wind of the pitch. To third. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. And that is the 3rd. And now the catcher comes up to him. Desmond Gomez.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Here comes the pitch. This to center field. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. It's 2-zip.
Well, that's a quality.
And next is the designated hitter, Lee Chang. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Here's a 2-1. In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that will end the inning. 1 out, base is empty. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays.
Pretty Boy.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
And the 0-2. And now 1-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next offering way off the plate.
Get your pitch, driver right
1
here.
down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Alcantara. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Pretty Boy makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 outs, runner at first. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Thomas Pretty Boy. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Pretty boy in his 13th season, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Garcia leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Come on, guys, get your pitch up there.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 run. Chad Bennett, the next Pirate to hit.
Oh, come on.
In the air, center field. Pretty boy moving under it. He makes the grab. Both runners tagging. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sack.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Jordan Groshans. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. Gone.
That's an impressive swing of the bat.
1 down. And here's the catcher, Desmond Gomez. 1 for 2. Out towards right center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Bennett around third. He'll score easily, and they're up by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. These days, most out.
Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays.
Pretty boy.
And there's the strike. Donovan, a 6'5" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
I have some shorts on video if you want to see.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound for the Pirates, Jeremy Fisher. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
A lot of comments on one of them.
And now the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch, just misses.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Need you right here.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Alcantara makes the catch, and that'll do it. Down in order go the... And stepping in is the speedy Thomas Pretty Boy. He's 0 for 1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Wood squeezes it, and there's one away. So digging in, Kevin Alcantara. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is.
So digging in, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
0-1's the count.
And he was nowhere near that one for strike one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
In the dirt. Romo down to first with it. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. He was late there. Strike one. Thomas goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Next one misses. 1-2 the count.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know.
Yeah. They're going to, every day I'm going to put up more and more. Yes. We had to stay up all night. my record of I think it's 11. I think I'm gonna do it this time. Come on. Oh, come on. Yes. 13. Yes. 14. Yes. Let's go, Power. Let's go. The next time I have to beat 14. I have to put down on paper. 14. Bench press. Press 14. I gotta beat that.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays.
Catch up.
And now, your Toronto.
First pitch coming. About to get started here. And on the mound today, Ben Kudrna.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Thomas Pretty Boy in the box now. No balls and a strike. That misses.
Ball.
And that's ball one.
I think I missed the best pitch of the whole
Hey, see it up and drive.
It's the whole thing. Normally you get a better pitch than that.
And there's a ball.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Just
No,
off the
that's a ball.
outside edge. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially
That's
with
a
that
ball.
velocity.
Take your base.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are his best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Base is empty, one away. And now for the Jays, Thomas Pretty Boy. He reached on a walk his first time. This is
Ball
off
one.
the inside. 1-0.
1-0.
Right down the middle.
And that one a little bit high.
2-0's the count.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
A swing and a miss,
Two
and that's
balls,
strike one.
one strike.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That's in
balls,
there.
2 strikes.
And the count is 2-2.
Every time you just don't like it high. I like it in the middle. Oh.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out.
Change up, whatever.
He had him out in front, which is
So up next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And the Jays score first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, T.J. Harris. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And that gets down for a base hit. One runs in. Poisson with a relay throw. The tag, and he's out. But they do get a run.
Pretty close play at the plate right there. Always an exciting one, though, and a really nice job by the defense to cut him down. It's a pretty big blow to a team when you lose a potential run that was so close to getting in there.
One down.
Good night, honey.
And next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
So now here's the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Pretty Boy.
And that one in the air center field. Quezada makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Fans our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base.
Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Thomas Pretty Boy. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Down the third baseman, John Lopez.
Look at focus look. Nice. That means I'm in the groove today.
wind of the pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Harris settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. James Gilliam getting ready to hit.
The first baseman, James Gilliam.
Just missed. Pretty boy. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
Ow! Ow! Three! Ow! That's ball 4. You're out! Ow! Ow! Ball 4, take your base. 3! He's out! Ball 4, take your base. He stays. 3! He stays! He stays!
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
About a lackluster area of performance. A red-hot pitcher gets a call from his agent. Pitcher is issued a challenge by his coach. A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production. A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances. This manager is looking to get more production out of his hitters. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. The skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season. Early winter check-in.
He's been waiting a long time, and it looks like he's going to get that call.
Getting drafted is a dream come true. You now have the opportunity to play in the major leagues. You're in a major league system. Hard work and preparation, you can climb the ladder.
You have to ask yourself, are you willing to do what it takes to battle every day, to get the job done, to get your team over the top?
This game is turned upside down!
Are you willing to take that chance?
A perfect game!
Oh, I can't wait! You talk about a guy who comes much advertised. This is it. I am raring to go. Let's watch.
You hear about certain people who have potential, have great potential, and they go out there every day and prove it. You bet I'll be watching. We might be watching generational talent. The journey begins now.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect gets a call from an experienced scout.
What? You must be kidding. What? They drafted who? We had this circus last year. You're out.
getting your first hit out of the way, your first at bat, takes a lot of pressure off you. The first time stepping into the Oakland Coliseum, I was nervous. You know, I'm facing Dave Stewart. You know, I faced him one time in spring training prior to that. And now everything that you dreamed about, you know, being in the big leagues, being in the show, you know, I walk up there as second hitter, and I'm looking like, oh my, I'm finally here. The ball, I probably swung at it.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Double-A baseball on the show, coming your way. It's the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Altoona Curve. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, the big righty, Quinn Priester.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Gets under it and pops it up. Young sizes this one up. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's two away. And now Thomas Pretty Boy. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. Pretty Boy, only 18 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. The next pitch misses, and that is ball one.
You know, Boog, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Got him. Good job. Here's a speed threat. Thomas Pretty Boy. 1 for 2. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go. Here we go.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. And 1 and 2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2 and 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up. So up next, Thomas Pretty Boy. 1 for 3.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And the runner holds.
Come on, let it fly right here.
On the ground to the left. And that is that.
Ladies.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Here's the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Thomas Pretty Boy.
And takes low for ball 1.
Get your pitch, huh?
That one hit to right. Young on the run towards the line. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Fabricio Macias, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pretty boy moving under this one. Makes the catch for the out. So digging in, Thomas Pretty Boy. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. And here is Thomas Pretty Boy. In there, and it's 0-1. Pretty Boy, only 18 years old, and he was born in Canada. Lopez off of first with 2 away. And that just misses. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And now a man into scoring position.
Boog, we're seeing some shakiness from the defense here in this inning. First an error, and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve.
Now here is Thomas Pretty Boy, known for his late inning heroics. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. And a 1-0.
A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions. A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
In the professional ranks, players have to develop not just on the field, but in the weight room as well. Minor league manager Rachel joins me. Rachel, how...
just about set to go now. Our starter in this one, Drew Hutchison.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Grounder might be 2. On to second, get 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Runner at first with 2 away. Now here is Brock Lundquist. The 0-2. Runner takes off. Got it by him for the K. Nothing across. Next is the designated hitter, Thomas Prettyboy. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Now fly ball to right center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is... And now the DH, Thomas Prettyboy. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Pitch
ball
misses inside. Ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Big dog, get your pitch.
Man at second.
Ball 2.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
And it's fouled away.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Out to short, Koss. Goes to third for 1.
Tagged him right there.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Brock Lundquist. 1 for 2. Right-hander kick steals. Runner on the go. 2 down.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Tanner Morris. And here's a 3-2. And there's ball 4.
That's upstairs. Ball 4.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singing, I think just our presence is the present. 3-0 down. Runner breaks for third. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now the center fielder, Zach Cook. Now the 0-1. Hit slowly on the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We played. Thomas Prettyboy digs in now.
Designated hitter, Thomas Prettyboy.
Line drive, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Here's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. So first and second with 1 man gone. Thomas Prettyboy will hit next. And first offering is fouled off.
Come on, big guy, 1 time. There you go.
2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Drive that pitch, huh?
And down on strikes. And there's 2 away. This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The victorious Fisher Cats, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base.
And now here is David Hamilton. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base.
Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Nate Pearson.
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Thomas Pretty Boy now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And it goes just foul. And the pitch. Misses outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one drilled left field and foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Hey, your pitch, drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Here comes a 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
And the righty deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs. 1 out, runner at second. Now it's the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Let her rip right here.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
Hey, wait for your pitch right there, huh?
And he deals. And a ball evens the count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, you got to be ready to swing.
And next is the designated hitter, Thomas Pretty Boy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, right field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Brock Lundquist now at the plate.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Next is the designated hitter, Thomas Pretty Boy, 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
In the air, out to center. McDonough under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 19 runners on base.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Thomas Pretty Boy had the day off yesterday.
Pretty boy. Oh, like a big dog. Right time.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And the pitch is outside. Ball one. Lopez, the lead runner at second. Morris on at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one misses. 3-1.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Goes to second for one. Return throw to first, double play. And the run scores from third. No outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick York. On a line out towards center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down.
Thomas Pretty Boy, the next to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The next pitch misses, and that's ball one.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Swings and misses.
1 ball.
And that is strike 2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
The 1-2.
That's a ball. 2-2 the count.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Hey, we need you right here. One time. Wait for a good one, huh?
Got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there. So Ryan Fitzgerald digs in now. Grounded out his first time. That's out to center field. Pretty boy moving in on this one. Tracks it down for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now that is designated hitter, Alex.
Next to hit, Thomas Pretty Boy. A strikeout and a walk.
Right here, one time. Here we go. One pitch only here. Here we go.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Ground ball could be 2. They get the tag on him. How about that double play? So up next, Thomas Pretty Boy. On the ground to third. Zips it across, and that is the inning. Here's the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Out towards right center field. Esplin under it. Snags it for the second out. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the third baseman, Ryan Fitzgerald. And that one lifted in the air center field. Pretty Boy makes the grab, and there's one down. And a final 8-7.